Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. It's your boy, Yisheng. Don't even look at the character right now, because I don't want to spoil any of the games that are coming to YouTube. And if you're watching the VODs channel, it's all upside down, because the VODs are uploaded after the fact. But welcome back. It's Mahjong Mondays, baby. It's Minecraft Mondays. It's Mahjong Mondays. It's Logan Paul's YouTube extravaganza, Mr. Beast Squid Game Mondays. You know what? A little extra treat. I mean, not a little extra treat, but hey, the early bird gets to the casino a little bit earlier. That's not something that you should say to kids. Yukiono, hello. Start up the Channel Points Casino. Let's go into the Jade Room. We don't need to talk about how the games have been going, okay? We don't need to look at the ELO. A lot of internet historians will try to speculate about the state of the ELO, but we don't have to do so. Also, Oishi, I'm not sure if I said hello, but a hello to you. Hope everyone's having a good time. I was thinking about starting the Halloween celebrations today, but I think that would have been a little bit too premature. It's only the 23rd. It's not even a week out. We're close, but it's not even a week out from Halloween. And you're saying to yourself, Yisheng, but you're kind of the king of being premature. And I'm like, yep, I am, but not this early. Not this early. This is like instead of being like a 2-pump chump, you're like a negative 2-pump chump. I don't even know what that means, but I'm just saying there's decorum. But I will say on Wednesday, I will be in a costume. Here's my horrible idea for the stream, by the way. Here's my horrible idea. Kiwi for barbecue. Hello. Here's my horrible idea for how we're going to approach the Halloween season. In Wednesday, I'll be in costume. In Friday, we'll start a new Nancy Drew game, and I will be in the exact same costume. I might do a bonus stream this weekend to try to finish up some loose ends. It might be an extremely chill weekend stream so that we can finish up Killer Frequency and Strange Horny Culture. I think that would be a fun time. Across our DC'd right now, struggling with some McDonald's Wi-Fi. But I might be in costume for that. And then on Monday, finally at long last, I will play some Mahjong all in the same costume. Now, does this sound like a terrible idea to you? Because it sounds like a terrible idea to me. Hedgehogs, hello. Dress up as Frank for the Nancy stream? How am I gonna get an extra 6 inches? How am I gonna get an extra 6 inches and an extra 6 inches? That's right. He's referencing both sides of the coin right now. Exactly, Giant Robo Sloth. It's undescript. We don't even know where the 6 inches is being referenced right now. I'm going for an all simples hand. I don't know if an all simples plan is that an all simples hand / an all simples plan is the way to go. Amanda Plana Canal, Panama. Girl Luigi, hello. Also, Giant Robot Sloth, hello. I don't know if that's the move. I don't know if that's the schmove. But basically, we're going to get rich or die trying. It's either we draw into a green dragon. Oh, lordy, they have tapes. I guess I'm keeping it just in case I draw another one. Oh, no. I'm at the dispensary. Y'all need anything? Girl Luigi, all I need is information, okay? If you're at the dispensary and at the end of the dispensary visit, you have to tell us if they say to you, put this in a joint, wrap this in a joint, you smoke that shit, it's gonna send you to heaven, brother. If they say that, you have to tell the class, but if they don't, you don't have to tell the class. You don't have to tell the class. All I'm saying is, I could be the guy at a dispensary for sure. I guess I'm negotiating right now. I guess I'm negotiating with terrorists as a crossword openly pawns the green dragon Dora tiles, and yet look at this. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid right now. Why? I got a perfect / ideal Ishan 10. A lot of tiles could get us there. Of course, a lot of tiles could send us into oblivion. What are we? Castle Oblivion, aka one of the hub world in Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. That's right, he knows. Folksy knows. Who's in Tenpai? I'm in Tenpai. All simples, red 5 kind of a hand. Ooh. Oops, starting off a little solid. Like we're ice at 2 degrees Celsius. Icarus Quack, hello. Notorious Kim, incredible name. I wonder if this is Kim Bunny on an alt mahjong account. How am I doing? Dude, over the weekend, Beth and I went to buy groceries. It was an absolute delight. Buying groceries is like the thing that I least want to do in the entire world, but it absolutely made me feel great. Second of all, it's too damn expensive. Buying groceries, genuinely, I was like, this is inconceivable. Okay, the economy's only working for the Davids in the world, for the software engineers on this very planet. It's too expensive to buy food, man. It's too expensive to buy food. You know what was even more unhinged than the economical situation? Life cereal, hello. You know what was even more unhinged than the economic situation? Trying to decide whether or not I want to go for this. Trying to decide whether or not I want to go for this half flush. Lord, tell me how to say no to this. Bread Bowl, hello. SC Evermore, hello. What are they putting in groceries to make them that pricey? They're sliding gold leaf in everything. I don't need this. This is just my Doritos. I don't need this to be gold leaf Doritos. So thank you very much. That S is unnecessary, brother. I don't want to wrap that in a joint and smoke it because it's not going to send me to heaven. Dude, so you've heard of the book Crying in H Mart, right? The book Crying in H Mart is extremely famous and people seem to like it. It's like hashtag critically acclaimed. Not to be a sorry. I don't know why, but I cringed a little when I was like hashtag critically acclaimed. But it is critically acclaimed. There's no other way to put it. It's hashtag critically acclaimed. There's no other way to put it. It's Crying in H Mart. Beth and I went to H Mart to buy our groceries because we wanted some like finely marinated meats from H Mart. The soundtrack, the music that they're playing at H Mart had me dying. It absolutely had me dying. So I don't even know how to describe this to you. It's like club EDM. Keep in mind, this is a Korean grocery store. There's not like a half grocery store, half club. Okay, I gotta just set the stage for you, like we're about to see Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead. This is awful. Who's sitting in the bozo seat? They're sitting in the bozo seat. Oh my god, they get to stay in the bozo seat too. So here we go. It's a grocery store. It's literally just a grocery store. I mean, it's a good grocery store, but it's just a grocery store. They play club EDM remixes of songs that were popular in the 90s, and then songs that no one has listened to in the last 10 years, okay? You know that really sad song? I don't know who it's by, but it's like, I will go down with this ship. It's like a sad ballad. I won't close my eyes and surrender. I'm telling you, I promise you. Bum 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 dum dum bum 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 dum. I will go down with this ship. I will close my. I genuinely, like I swear to God, like the announcer was gonna come on the grocery store like speakers, and you know how sometimes there's like, oh, clean up in aisle 4. I swear to God, someone was about to go, psh, put your hands up. Like I was losing my mind in H Mart, dude. This is unthinkable. What was happening. I guess I could discard the 7. 7's a little bit riskier. And then I'm not gonna lie to you. Some other songs that were getting like EDM remixed in there. I'm blue dabba dee dabba da, but it was but you know how like in popular like EDM music, the chorus is just like everything fades out, and instead of like a big drop, it'll be like one piano going bum 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 bum. It's like a very simple melody. I'm blue. So they were bumping I'm blue dabba dee, if I was dabba dee dabba die, etc. And then the one huge offender, I will never ever forgive H Mart for doing this. I will. Oh, you sung. What are you talking about? What possibly is going on? They were playing the song like the refrain was beat up ba and I was like, Beth, am I losing my fucking mind right now? Like, what is going on? And I couldn't remember the song. And at first I thought it was Crazy Frog. But then later at home, when we were just like, when we were just doing the puzzle together or something, we were just chilling at home. I was like, Beth, it's the Scatman song. It's the Scatman song. I was losing my damn mind in H Mart. Whoever was doing the music at H Mart needs to stand trial at The Hague. I understand that. Oh, you shouldn't be irresponsible with your language like that. I mean what I said, okay? That is too hype / cringe / uncomfortable to put in a grocery store. SYL, hello. No lie, I also think I heard I'm Blue when I went to H Mart last week. Whoever, they must have read like a scientific study. Like, hey, Stanford just released a new study that was like, if you play EDM remixes of 90s soulful ballads, but you crank up the BPM to an untenable amount, people are more likely to splurge on pears. Like, I have no idea what they were thinking. I genuinely have no idea what they were thinking. What are your thoughts about Saki Giri? That's a very nuanced question. I'm not even sure I can answer that without some relevant context. That's why in the Discord we got a whole channel that's just for what would you do's and what have yous. You cannot get away with that at an H Mart, a Trader Joe's, but it makes sense. We also went to Trader Joe's. I got some damn green juice. I'm gonna live forever, baby. You know me. I love going to Trader Joe's. Many people are saying this. Biden and his corrupt DOJ don't want you to get the green juice at Trader Joe's. Many people are saying it's other green juices are too sweet, but not this one. Many people are saying that the aisles in Trader Joe's are too small, but not me. I like that it fosters a sense of community. Deranged other people will say that. I don't know if it's good to do the Trump impression. I'm not sure it's on the right side of history to do the Trump impression. I'm not gonna lie to you there. Not gonna lie to you. I wish the 24-hour market across from my apartment would turn the music to this after 10 p.m. Dude, I don't know what's worse. Like loud music next to where you live. That's pretty rough. The only thing that I can think of that's like comparable is like my friend, she in college, she used to live above a Subway. And you're like, oh, that's nice. They had like access to public transportation. I mean a Subway sandwich shop, MFer. This is a Subway sandwich shop. It smelled like bread in there 24/7. I only visited once. It absolutely smelled like Subway bread. And I don't even know if it's like legally considered bread. I do like Subway though. I'm not a Subway hater. I love licking the feet of corporations. You know what I mean? I'll get in between the toes. I love the free market, the invisible hand of capitalism. Oh, when the invisible hand strokes you just right. That's the worst thing I've ever said on the stream. But the point is, but my friend Yu Dong does not like the free market and would never cater to a corporation like this. All I'm saying is just for me is that like I genuinely don't think Subway's that bad. The sandwiches, I would eat a Subway sandwich right now, you know? This man is trying to get sponsors. I mean, my strategy is not perfect. You know what I mean? My strategy is not perfect because on the one hand, I'm trying to aggressively court sponsorships. On the other hand, I'm saying the worst, least brand friendly things that that any human could even imagine right now. You know what I mean? Imagine no cum references on this channel. Literally, it's that meme of like the stream if you sung did not say disgusting shit every 20 seconds, and it's that meme where it's like utopian society with flying cars. You're a big Jared fan though? Not politically, not, you know, Not the human. I like the sandwiches. What's your favorite sandwich piece though? Periwinkle. Incredible question. Holy fuck. I'm about to make some enemies with this. Okay, on 3, can we all say our favorite sandwich like ingredient in Subway, okay? 1, 2, 3. Spinach. He's not afraid, folks. You sung. As a streamer, you gotta cater to the people. Nah, dude, I gotta speak my truth. I have to speak my truth. Eminem voice, I'm not afraid to take a stand, but not co-opted into like a right-wing CPAC kind of a crowd. But I just, you know, the lyrics of that song are irrelevant. Jalapenos are good. Green onions are good. Cheese is good. A nice little PJ. A nice little pepper jack cheese. Ooh, that'll hit you just right. Of course it will. Banana peppers, you gotta get some banana peppers in there. A nice little kick. But the spinach, not only is it a textural delight, but it's like you're eating something that's a little bit healthy. You know what I mean? You're eating something that's a little bit healthy. It's a fun way to make sure you're getting your food groups, you know? IVB, hello. Lettuce is the only wrong choice. We live in a panopticon, folks. We live in a panopticon. What do I mean by that? I think that online is like good. I should have discarded the Eastwind. I think online is good, but I also could have gone for the half flush. Okay, I gotta be a little bit more careful here. I gotta be a little bit more careful here. Many people are saying this. The Eastwind is also not super likely to come to fruition. It's the Dora indicator. Because back before like the internet existed, I'm gonna use an extreme example. But you could have been like, oh, I love eating like human shit on my sandwiches. And you could have held that opinion, and you could have not known it was weird for like a while. You know what I mean? Until probably the next time that you went to a sandwich shop with your friend, and they were like, and then you were like, oh, I can't wait to get some poop on this sandwich. And your friend was like, that's a joke, right? And you're like, oh, haha, yeah, I guess that is a joke. But it wasn't a joke at all. It wasn't a joke at all. It was very, very serious. What I'm saying is, like, with the internet, I don't think there's anything wrong that you could put on a sandwich. You know what you want to know what the only wrong ingredient that you can put on a sandwich is? Prejudice. Hatred. Yeah, powerful stuff. Who feels bad now? Who feels bad now for trying to make light of a very serious situation? It's okay. All of us are joking. We're getting a little carried away, but it's okay to be a little bit guilty. You're like, oh my God, Yoosung, thanks for making me reflect on myself as a part of your Twitch stream. I came here to yuck it up, but now I'm crying at home, thinking about how I can be a better person. You made me choke on my water a little bit without a Nitspo. I apologize. Should have given you a warning in case you were driving. Left floor just got there. Oh my God. All right. Look, I hate to be the bearer of bad news today, okay? Tectonalolo, I hate to be the bearer of bad news today. I don't know if we're getting first place. Second place is across the pond. You know, it's still a good distance away. Weekend was good. Hung out with some friends. Beth and I, we shared a pizza with aforementioned friends. It was nice. You know what? I hope Beth isn't watching. This is what I'll say. I hope Beth isn't watching. Beth made some banana bread. It was fucking delicious. It sent me to another world. This is why I'm hoping that she's not watching. It was delicious. The bananas were stinking up the fridge. Something fierce this whole week. Look, and I And like, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong here. I don't want my words to be unconvinced, used against me. Charity Legion, hello, hello. Bearded Joe, also hello, hello. I'm not sure if I ever said hello, hello. The good parts about banana bread, eating banana bread is like goated. I could eat banana bread forever. It was fucking incredible. It was a wonderful sensory experience. We got a bag of walnuts from Trader Joe's. We got some chocolate chips from Target. Also, by the way, I bought some Halloween candy to give out. Okay, I'll be a little bit more honest with you. I bought some Halloween candy to set out on a bowl because I'm kind of a grouch. I bought some Halloween candy at Target. Dude, it was this is unbelievable. It was. Hang on, what am I gonna throw here? I guess the 5? I don't even know if this hand is worth going for. Right Lord? Right Lord is going off right now. Okay, this is a little bit scary. We might have to fold eventually. It looks like they're going for some kind of flush in the bamboo suit. We gotta be a little bit careful right now. We gotta be a little bit careful right now. We gotta be a beat up, we bought candy at Target. It was like 350 pieces of miniature candy. $35. Or like something effing ridiculous. It was way too expensive. This is even a little bit risky for Right Lord. It's Seatwind. It's Seatwind half flush, maybe half outside hand. I don't really know what's going on here. We might have to fold if we draw into some bamboo. I'll just say that much, right? There wasn't a single employee at the dispensary who said, stick that shit in a joint, smoke it, it's gonna send you straight to heaven, brother. But there was a Bernese Mountain Dog. Let's go. Let's go. Charity Leisure, you're about to play some Mahjong IRL. That's hype as hell. Hope the games go well. Fairwind Bruiser, thank you for the 5 months. That's very, very kind. Happy Mahjong Monday. Google Joe Biden inflation out sin. We're getting way too close to the truth right now. We're getting way too close to the truth right now. We're gonna get banned on Twitch. Oh my god, we got back into Tempai. We're waiting even for a 9 of bamboo. Oh. No. This is why I was too. I mean, I play this perfectly. I genuinely play this perfectly. It's the smallest hand you're ever gonna see, but we're getting closer and closer to second place, which is all a boy can hope for right now. I was hoping that we would draw into another. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I think that we can actually keep some of these other dragons just in case. I mean, but like, what is gonna be our pair in this hand? Really, the 6 of bamboo. As I slowly start discarding, as I slowly start making my way downtown, walking fast, faces even faster. Onio-san, hello, hello. Trader Joe's was good. Trader Joe's, nothing like societally abhorrent happened at Trader Joe's, you know? The people in the parking lot of Trader Joe's do not abide by traffic laws, by the way. The people, you would think that if people didn't get some affordable fun beverages at Trader Joe's, they would literally die on the spot the way that they're driving around. And I'm like, if you're driving around real fast in the Trader Joe's parking lot, I'm like, what are you going fast for? They're not gonna run out of anything. You know what I mean? Okay. Oh, a Crosslord just did irresponsible Mahjong and I got rewarded. Look at this. Lord, tell me how to say no to this. Lord, tell me how to say Joe to this. They just gave me a dealer Mongon. Oh my God. I'm breaking it down right now. This is irresponsible Mahjong. Yeah, a Crosslord, if they're streaming, their entire chat is lighting up with Khan. You gotta hit the button. I love seeing the purple pixels. Okay, so they call the Ricci. On the scat, man. Beat up, it passed. We're gaming, folks. We're gaming. Not only that, the 9 of circles, extremely safe tile, likely to come out if someone else is playing safe around a Crosslord. Holy moly. Eon Fitz, hello, hello. Rice Mango Man, hello, hello. Cupid Punch, hello, hello. We're gaming. Folks, we are gaming. This is why you gotta have a strong resolve. You gotta have a strong stomach. If you're playing Riichi Mahjong with the demons in the Jade Room and you're streaming, you know what I mean? Look away. Look away. Everyone, look away. Look away. I can't, dude. I can't. Oh, maybe it's safe. Maybe it's safe. It's Suji. Okay. I don't even know how to describe what just happened to you. I folded. Oh my. Undeserved. Undeserved. Whip Nene. Whip Nene. Break it down. I'll twerk for this one. I'll twerk for this one. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Hear that? Did my audio settings pick up the subtle clap of my ass cheeks? Did that happen? Huh? Holy moly. Oh my god. That was the most ridiculous sequence of events I think I've ever seen in Riichi Mahjong. Folded, immediately drew the tile that I just folded with once it was safe to discard the Dora, which was actually really dangerous. Also, holy guacamole. Can I just be the first to say it? Holy guacamole. Are you seeing this hand? Moments ago, I was just saying how like, oh, first place is probably too far away. Oh, first place is probably a little too far away. Now I'm sitting in the dealer seat, exiting through the gift shop, baby. I'm sitting in the MFing bozo chair. I'm sitting in the dealer seat. Seat win, prevalent win, red dragon. I don't think we're going to make anything happen with the Dora, especially when we're going to get into Tenpai right now. But this is 3 Han as the dealer. This is a decent chunk of points. You got to simp, by the way. You got to simp. You got to slide into the DMs and use that emoji that's like the emoji that's sweating and oh god. It's like too hot to handle. I also will say, just in case, I mean, not in case, Beth made banana bread and it was really yummy. It was honestly the best banana bread I've ever had in my life. We also made this like Korean squash. Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna hide it anymore. But none of it seems to matter anymore. Like a bread that's got bananas. As it comes out of the oven. Beth made some incredible banana bread. And then what else happened this weekend? We got a set of 3 Korean pears. I'm not gonna lie to you, this is my Marie Antoinette moment. I don't know if you've ever had or have had the privilege, the experience of buying Korean pears before. I don't know, so usually when I buy Korean pears, there's like 3 of them and it's something ridiculous. It's like $10 for 3 pears. It's a whole meal, but you just get 3 pears. What is this, the beginning of a pretty decent mahjong hand? Triptych, hello. It's way too expensive. And usually it's not that good. I'll say it. Label me as a hater. Stitch a red H into my clothing. The way make me wear a scarlet letter. I dare you. This is a disgusting hand, by the way. This is a disgusting hand. I'm gonna vomit. I'm literally gonna vomit with this hand. And then, but then we got some Korean pears this grocery store trip. Dude, these are the best damn pears I've ever had. They are, because some of the times you'll bite into a Korean pear thinking it's gonna be awesome and then it just tastes like nothing. It tastes like cardboard. I don't think I can Riichi here, right? Do I ever just straight up fold? Give me 1 turn. Okay, that hurt, but like we had to. At least the reason that the tile was dangerous, Suji to the Dora, everyone's gonna be kind of slurping around those tiles. That's okay. It's definitely okay. I mean, if the conditions are just right and we get like a direct hit Baimon from left lord or something, then it's actually all ogre for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dude, this hand only gets me super hot and heavy if we go for 7 pairs. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it's genuinely possible with this hand. Do I just genuinely let it rip Beyblade style for the 7 pairs? I think this is a nice 7 pairs hand. Not only is it 7 pairs, it's 7 pairs with the potentiality of 2 Dora. And if we get too zuzzed out by the idea of going 7 pairs, we could still go normal mode with it. You know, this is something that we haven't done in a while. Go normal mode. We can have normal conversations in normal mode together. I'm still keeping my options open, dude. Here we go. Normal conversation. Normal people be like, hey, how was traffic today? Did you do anything fun over the weekend? How is your child doing this fine day? You know what I mean? I mean, this is greedy. I don't know what to do at this point, because at this point, if someone throws the red dragon, I would kind of want to pawn it, because 7 pairs 2 Dora is 4 Han, right? But like red dragon. Oh, this is so greedy. This is so greedy. Call me an investment banker at Goldman Sachs the way I'm greedy right now. This is so unbelievably greedy. This is so unbelievably greedy. I don't condone this behavior. I don't condone this behavior. Luna Leaf, hello, hello. Andreothea, hello, hello. The jawing is okay. I feel like the clouds might be opening for us. You know what I mean? The clouds might genuinely be opening for us. I'm gonna throw the Northwinds here. I don't love it per se. Jackson and the Lightning Thief. Lol, bet, hello, hello. But yeah, I can be normal. People are like, you talk about cum way too much to ever be normal. Hey, what about this? Hey, how is your child doing in terms of their development? Normal. Normal. Absolutely normal. Hey, have you read anything good lately? Whether it's a book or an online article? What do you do to pass the time when you're on your commute? Brendan? Normal. Holy shit, normal. Some might say that being on Twitch has ruined my mind, and that if everything goes to shit, that I can never go back to a normal office job again. Are you hearing this? Are you hearing this? Genuinely the most normal guy you've ever met in your entire life. Are you asking a stranger about their child? I'm not asking a stranger. In this hypothetical, this is someone that I have rapport with, and I know they have a child. Are there normal things you can say? Hey, what are you looking forward to this weekend? Incredible question. Incredible question. And you know what? You know what's the S tier conversation cementer? To just lock it in as this is the most normal person / nicest person you've ever met. Oh, I'd love to hear more about that. Dude, that's such a cheat code in a conversation, man. You ever just ask anyone that question before? People love talking about themselves. And they're gonna go home later that night and they're gonna be like, you know what? That person was really, really nice to me. I don't think I can. I genuinely don't think that I can chase this. You know what I was gonna say, because I'm not normal though. I'm like kind of like a jokerified individual. I was gonna say that like, wow, Right Lord chases and they might get a run off of this. Wow, wow, what a dance of shadows here. Oh my god, two tile waiting on the 5 of bamboo or the 6 of bamboo with the E-pots. They get a mulligan. Holy guacamole, folks. Holy guacamole. Had to put the family dog down the other day. Would love to hear more about that. Okay, Giant Roboslot, that is cheating. That is the extreme. That is the extreme of what's going on here. But people, you know what I was gonna say? I was like, you ever ask someone that, and then later that night, as they're jerking it, they're gonna be like, you know what? You sung was really, really nice to me today. And it's gonna be really nice for them, and it's gonna help them do whatever it is that they need to do. With a little bit of alacrity. Me furiously scribbling notes about how to be normal. I've heard people love being asked about the color of their boat. If you know they got a boat, tell me more about your boat. What's your boat's color? Famous Yusung level question, by the way. What's the color of your boat? Oh my god. It gets people going. It absolutely gets people going. Dude, can I tell you something? I think I'm a grouch. You know, I realized this past weekend, I'm kind of grouch mode. You know what I mean? I'm kind of living in a garbage can. I'm kind of not a, not a happy-go-lucky kind of a fellow. You know, Oscar coded. Yeah, that's the fucking funniest way to describe being like a grouch. Oscar coded. I'm a little Oscar coded in the sense that like Beth was. I was like, we were talking about. I was talking with Beth. Biku, hello. I was talking with Beth about like, trick-or-treating, like other kids trick-or-treating, and I was like, I think I'm just gonna put a bowl out front because I don't want to fucking, like, we were driving and I was like, I don't want to fucking, and then the kids are gonna ask me to do emotional labor. Oh, is my costume good? And then I'm gonna have to parent their kids, and if they do something shitty, I'm gonna have to like just like contend with that and just interact with a bunch of kids. And then, oh, what if a kid gets disappointed that I don't know what their costume is, and then I gotta do so much for them. And then I just finished like, oh yeah, so I think I'm gonna just put a bucket out today. And then I stopped talking, and then Beth is really, really quiet. And then, I mean, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but then I think she says something like, I don't know, it's kind of fun to give me a candy. And I was like, oh, dude, I'm so grouchy. I don't know what happened. League of Legends has ruined me. I can't blame it all on League of Legends, dude. I want to blame it all on League of Legends. I want to blame it on the alcohol, too. I want to blame it on the alcohol so bad. So bad, but I'm so grouchy now. Jace, hello. This could be your chance to teach these kids about reality. Well, little Timmy, that's not how the free market works, bozo. Hang on, how many threes are visible? Only 2 threes are visible. What, did me and my friend just walk into a bar? Because 2 threes are visible right now. By the way, I'm going to turn on the AC. I'm sweating right now. And not just because of the spicy level of Zhong that's being played. I can't do this, right? How many 5s are shown? I can't discard the 3. Lord, tell me how to say nope to this. I genuinely have to huge fold here. And we just pray that we get some more indicators of what's safe to discard, or we draw into some good stuff, If you give out raisins, there's no guessing if they'll be disappointed. That's a great strategy. Hand out some raisins, and it's like, if you do a job badly enough, I'm gonna do this. Oh my god, it's safe. Oh, apparently everything is just safe now. If you do a job badly enough, maybe the kids will remember, and then next year not want to go to your abode. I don't trust the psychic pain of dealing in with the Northwind is not worth it. No one was waiting on the Northwind, but the 5 of bamboo, yeah, very, very spooky. It's close to the Dora tile. Right Lord is not gonna give up, roll over, and die without a fight. I love that. We got some feisty gamers here today. What are we, an indie songwriter that's got a song that goes like 1, 2, 3, 4? Tell me that you love me more. Huge fold, meaning drawn to a 2-sided weight. Exactly. Just wait for the Mahjong gods to give you a hand that's worth fighting for, like we're a song in Mulan. You have to appease the teens lest they prank your house in the night. I'm scared of teens. I'm definitely scared of teens. Can I ask a question? Toilet papering a house is cruel because, like, if you toilet paper a house, oh man. If you give a mouse a cookie, if you toilet paper a house, it's hard to clean, right? Because you can't just pull the toilet paper off the house. If you pull it off the house, then it's gonna just rip, right? Imagine getting fit checked negative by a guy and he hands you an apple and a toothbrush. That would be cyclically devastating. That's like streaming on Twitch, but all your mods are voting against you in the Richie Mahjong bets. Especially if the TP gets wet with dew or rain overnight. That's cruel. That's cruel. I will say this right now. I know we do a lot of joking here on the stream. But the official stance of twitch.tv/wyu_SONG is that it is wrong to TP houses. Unless it's a principle you don't like. It is wrong to TP your house. Unless it's your teacher who gives you bad grades. What I'm saying, is my messaging clear? I want to be very, very clear with what I'm saying. You should really try bidetting the house. I don't know if that's a thing. Maybe more in Europe. Oh my God, we deal into. There's nothing we could do that. Pinfu pure double sequence. At least this shouldn't slurp us all the way down into oblivion. We're very, very happy to end that game in second. We're so happy to end that game in second. Let's go. Pay out the semi-believers. Yudong is all up those sheets. Yudong is all up in the sheets right now? Because of the teachers? Yudong would TP houses? I mean, Yudong would TP houses, but not if they were the principals or teachers that they didn't like. Yudong would absolutely TP houses. But Yudong understands like the merit of the educational system, not me. I'm kind of a bad boy. That's the thing. Because of the TP sheets. Hey, why was hey, quick question. Why was the Xerox machine so good at sex? Why was the Xerox machine so good at sex? Because it was always up in those sheets, baby. Woo! Cryboard Gray, that's the funniest fucking thing I've ever heard. I'm literally choking on my beverage right now. Life cereal. I'm shitting, I'm laughing right now. I'm literally beside myself. Ellie, oh my God. My neighbors just heard me scream. This is the funniest thing I've ever heard. I'm being moved to tears right now. Buzz Jandos, I'm literally in hysterics right now. My roommate just came into the room asking if I was okay. Start prediction. Where will we place in Mahjong? Let's get it going. Triptych Alessandro, that joke wasn't very good. What is going on here? What is going on here? Why would people be negative about the stream? I don't understand. All right, this is kind of a whack hand. Four pairs for a verse, no album out. Maybe I just should have beelined it towards the. Maybe I should have beelined it towards the 7 pairs, right? That's the only way that we get particularly excited about this hand. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna beeline for 7 pairs. This is it. People have heard of B movie, but I'm gonna beeline for 7 pairs. Luna Leaf, that joke was kind of okay. What the fuck is going on here? What the hell is going on here? I don't know what I'm doing with this hand, by the way. I shouldn't have discarded the 4. I should have discarded this 3. Then I could have pretended that I'm going for some kind of a noble hand, like a half flush of some kind. What am I? Can someone explain to me what the fuck I'm doing with this hand? Can someone please explain to me what the fuck I'm doing? I probably should not have gone for this hand, the Yusung Lu story. You know what I mean? Probably / definitely should not have gone for this hand. But look at this. Well, look at this. If I can't have any of these good tiles, then no one else can have them either. We're just gonna rip apart our hand absolutely. Oh my God. Can we please stop drawing character tiles though? This is giving me a bad look. This is giving me a bad look right now. Dude, can I say something? I'm kind of book pilled right now. And that's not to say that I'm No, I'm reading books. Of course I'm not reading books. Again, I'm kind of a bad boy. I don't know if you've heard about this. Kind of a bad boy with it. Dude, there's this Korean philosopher who wrote the book The Burnout Generation, and I haven't read it yet, LOL, but I've watched a few video essays discussing their work. LOL, even harder, because this is the problem that's wrong with media these days. People only read the headlines. Oh, one tile away from a Zuzzy Tenpai. And that's like the next book that I want to read. Does anybody have any books that they're like jonesing over right now? Now I know there's the classics. If I know my community, people are reading Catcher in the Rye, empathizing with Holden Caulfield because society is a bunch of phonies. Absolutely. I feel the same way. Yeah. Zuz mode. Absolutely Zuz mode. Absolutely disgustingly Zuz. Disgustingly Zuz mode. Absolutely. I'm reading Number Go Up. It's okay so far. Ooh. Killers of the Flower Moon with the movie. Killers of the Flower Moon. What are they gonna ask you? Are you human or are you dancer? Currently reading Paddle Your Own Canoe by Nick Offerman. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that Nick Offerman was an author too. Moby Dick has been on the back burner for a year now. Call me Ishmael. I'm trying to find this big... I don't know why I'm trying to ad-lib what I think Moby Dick is. I think I would like Moby Dick. And I'm not even doing anything haha because of the phrasing. Haha, you sing haha. No, of course not. Of course not. I'm not gonna say something like I would like to be Moby Dick down. Of course not. Here on this community, we are above that. I'm not gonna say jokes like, what do you call someone who's halfway through a book about a whale, Moby half chub? I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. It's beneath the stream. It's beneath me. It's beneath you. We're not gonna do it. I just love reading the Canterbury Tales, but I can't remember the first few lines in Middle English. I'll do it. Juan the Tarple with her shower Soltha. One day I'll read the entirety of the Canterbury Tales in the middle of it. Well, not the entirety. That would take like days. But we could look up Canterbury Tales and do like a prolonged reading in the original Middle English. It's a good thing you didn't say that. I agree. I absolutely agree. All right, we get to stay in the bozo chair. I'm reading a letter from my mom. Yo, let's go. That's honestly based. The OG Frankenstein slaps, but the OG Dracula is so boring. Can I ask you a question? I bet in the OG Dracula, this is like a Bernstein Bears thing. I bet in the OG Dracula, they don't even have like a line that's like, I want to suck your blood. I bet that doesn't even exist. And that's honestly kind of sad. Hey, what did Dracula say when he was horny? I want to suck you off. Okay. We gotta focus. We gotta say some stuff. We gotta remind ourselves, okay? We gotta remind ourselves here. We're trying to inspire the next generation. We're not trying to ruin lives here. What is your favorite book that you like had to read in school? Genuinely, mine is Catcher in the Rye, and that's not like a meme. That's genuinely not a meme. Because like people who like Catcher in the Rye are people that have like I don't know, childhood trauma, I guess. Like I that's just my guess. That's my guesstimate as to why I like Catcher in the Rye so much. Wow. All right. So we have a lot of different options here. Oh baby, do we have options here? We can pawn the Eastwind, or we can just get into a nice little 7-pair situation. Both would be pretty nice right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. We got 2 door. Dom, hello. You won't even give the next generation candy. It's because of the potential emotional labor that I might have to do with other people's kids. League of Legends has genuinely ruined me. League of Legends has proved to me that you can just be a fucking menace and no one in society will do anything anymore. You know? It's too good not to do it. We're like a bank that's too big not to fail. 7 pairs, 2 Dora. I don't even know if we're allowed to pivot again onto anything else. I think we already got lucky here. Okay, at least we get a safe tile here. All right, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. Hear that? So clap in my ass cheeks. It's because we just won an incredibly big hand. That's disgusting. That's absolutely disgusting. If I had Ricci there, it would have been a dealer Mongon. It would have been 12,000. I didn't Ricci there. Kazanov, hello. I went to 4 different high schools, and every time I started, they were starting to read Romeo and Juliet. I can quote that shit in my sleep. Romeo and Juliet, kind of just okay. Dude, like, I don't think I like Shakespeare as much as other people like Shakespeare. Other people are like, whoa, this is revolutionary. And I'm just like, this is kind of mid. Have you seen anime recently? Like, it's good. Like, anime is really, really good. Like, oh, do you think Shakespeare is the only situation where you can see a sonnet? Boo. Sorry. No, I can understand academically the merit of Shakespeare, okay? That's a very lukewarm idea of Shakespeare. I know that's not like a ringing endorsement by any means, but that is how I genuinely feel about it. I should be discarding the 2 and the 8 right now. I don't know why I'm keeping them. I liked reading Grendel. Isn't Grendel like a spin-off of Beowulf? Or not a spin-off, but like a sequel to Beowulf? Dude, Beowulf is hilarious. Beowulf is so funny. Dude, you know that people in like the year 23 were bored as fuck, or just did not have very big imaginations. I'll go out and say it. Absolutely. Oh, you're linking anime Romeo and Juliet. Okay, that's hard. That absolutely goes hard. What am I gonna say? Hang on. And as I think that we unfortunately have to fold here, but I don't know how large and in charge we might have to fold here. I don't think that they would there's no way they're waiting for a 2. I think that would be extremely weird. They're gonna sumo. I'm sitting in the bozo chair. Our lead might literally evaporate right now, depending on what they have. Dude, the quote unquote like super. What just happened? Literally my entire lead just disappeared. This is outrageous. I'm tied with Right Lord right now. So the superpower that Beowulf had was not that Beowulf could fly. Was not that Beowulf was like, you know, One Punch Man or anything. Was that he could literally, the superpower that Beowulf, this is like the first ever story that's been recorded in like written paper or whatever. Look, I don't know the exact history, but like it's the first ever something. Beowulf's superpower is that he could grip something with the strength of 30 people. That's the entire effing thing. That's the tweet. That's it. That's the tweet. But can you imagine jerking off? Having the grip of 30 and jerking off? You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. Absolutely not. I think that's very bad for you, you know? That's the good stuff, kind of strong. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't be using the grip of 30 on yourself. What am I saying? Point is, they weren't very imaginative back then, you know? We're going for all simples, by the way. All simples to Dora. This might have been too aggressive of a hand to open up for, but at least we have two safe-ish tiles that we can fold with. The hardest tile to come by right now is a okay, that is interesting to me. Then that is extremely interesting to me. I don't even know what we discard here. The 2 and the 3 of bamboo are not looking as good as one would necessarily hope. There's even a sicko mode where we get rid of the 5s, but if Leftlord's willing to throw away a red 5, that's pretty spooky. That's definitely pretty spooky. Unfortunately for us, instead of going for all simples, we've kind of locked ourselves into getting this red dragon through the finish line. I don't know if that's the right move. I don't know if that's the right schmove. I'm not gonna lie to you. Can I do it on someone else then? Bro, you know my bus is the grip of 30. Okay, can we have an honest meta conversation about this stream? Can we have an honest meta conversation about the stream? Here is my thinking, okay? When I hit the start streaming button, my philosophy is entertainment at all costs. But I think that might not be the strategy. You know what I mean? I think that the move might just be like, just like think for a second and then construct a joke that's like good. You know what I mean? Construct a joke that's good. So let me show you something. Let me show you something really quick, okay? So instead of just saying whatever comes to mind, I'm gonna think for a second, and then I'm gonna say a joke, and then it's gonna blow your fucking mind, okay? So I'm gonna think for a second. I'm not gonna say the first thing that comes to mind. I'm genuinely gonna try to do something here. Here we go. If you're driving right now, my ace is just pulling over because I don't know if your fragile mind is going to survive what it's about to hear. Why did Lin-Manuel Miranda enjoy eating sandwiches? Again, this is the setup to the joke. Why did Lin-Manuel Miranda enjoy eating sandwiches? Because they were always served on a Hamel bun. On a Hamel bun? Let that marinate. Let that marinate for a second. Let that marinate for a second. I don't know if it's gonna... I don't know. But that's the thing about humor. Sometimes you gotta be brave. I want it. Sometimes you gotta be brave. Cooked too much? I don't know about that. I'm gonna have to respectfully disagree. I think that was a well-executed joke. Shaint? Hello? Okay, here we go. I mean, Lord, tell me how to say no to this. I don't know how to say no to this. Like, this is the world's most obvious hand, right? Like, we've got something going on here. We don't have all simples. We don't have a flush of any kind. We're waiting on a simple Yaku. It's not our sea wind and it's not the prevalent wind. It's one of the 3 dragons. The good news about this, Skittle, hello, DJ Psycho Alex, hello. The good news about this is that either one, we have a 2/3 chance if someone is just gonna risk a dragon tile of getting over that finish line. I was gonna say he liked ham a ton. Okay, that's really good. Hamilton and cheese. Yeah, that's really good. Oh my fucking god. This is a disaster. This is an absolute disaster. What am I drinking today? Thanks for asking. King Car Lemon Tea. I'm back on my bullshit, dude. Went to H Mart. What am I gonna do? Go to H Mart and not get King Car Lemon Tea? So yeah, the spooky season is on us. I think on Wednesday, we're gonna play Super Mario Wonder. We're gonna play Super Mario Wonder. And you're like, Yousung, that's not a Halloween game at all. I hear you. I absolutely hear you. And I respect that. But let me just tell you something. Oh, it's gonna be Halloween themed, all right. Might I just tease a little tease a little costume for you. You know what I mean? Teasing some clothing, like I'm letting a strap fall off my shoulder. Let me slip into something a little bit more comfortable. What do you think about that, huh? What do you think about that? Me and Right Lord locked in a metaphysical battle for first place right now. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see a pair of the Vivienne Westwinds as we're sitting in the West seat right now. And then again, because some people missed this announcement at the start. Some people missed this, but here's what I'm thinking. We might do. And I'll announce this on the Discord. So if we want to join their ! Discord, if you want to hang out, be the first to know. We might do a bonus stream this weekend, and it's gonna be like a chill stream, okay? It's genuinely gonna be chill. I'm not gonna be screaming the whole time. I think I'm just gonna try to like let the game ride. You know what I mean? Oh my god, this is a half flush hand. Oh my god, Seatwind. Oh, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? No, this is a half flush. This is a half flush. I'm not coming back for 30%. I'm coming back for everything. I'm coming back for everything. Lord, tell me how to say no to this. So I think we might finish Killer Frequency, but I think we also got like 3 hours of Strange Horny Culture left. So I don't know what we're gonna do. I honestly don't know what we're gonna do, but I'm excited. Why isn't sex appeal in the tags? Because, you know, Twitch, you don't want to you don't want to start with that foot. Then all people are... Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? So, but I can't, I don't know my exact schedule of the weekend, so I don't want to promise anything too prematurely, even though I'm the king of doing things prematurely. So, but the weekend stream might just be finishing Halloween games before the season passes, like Killer Frequency, like Strange Horny Culture. I'm not sure. That's why you con, baby. That's literally a statistical outlier. Oh my god, that genuinely never happens. Genuinely, it never happens. What is this? The phrase that I say right after an intimate encounter is finished? I'm so sorry. That's never happened before. Dude, a lot of men have performance anxiety. I think a lot of people have performance anxiety. I think, dude, that's why. I think as like as masculinity gets worse and worse, like, you know, just in general, you've seen the people online. There's you know, some bad actors online, and then if you're a teenage male boy, you're gonna get sucked into a rabbit hole on YouTube. You watch one video of like a debate club video, but then suddenly you're like listening to hateful rhetoric. As masculinity gets worse, I think like more and more men. I don't know why I'm saying this. No one really minds, but like, or no one really cares. But like, I think more and more men will take ED pills even when they don't have erectile dysfunction, just to perform because of performance anxiety. First of all, performance anxiety. What am I doing? Going live at the Apollo Theater? Second of all, isn't that nuts? I watched a Vice documentary where people were exploring this very idea, and I was like, that's nuts. That is wild, baby. Right Lord is the protagonist. Red Zone Nova, absolutely. Tobia, well, if only I had a sponsored segment. So if you have performance anxiety, head over to bluechew.com/YU_SONG. Take it from me, YouSong, it's gonna get your YouDong ready to go. Like, I wish I had something to tell you. I wish I had somewhere to send you. I don't. I also don't know if I would recommend something that I've never to be ingested, that I haven't necessarily ingested in some form or another ever, you know? You'd sell out Udon like that? I'm not even referencing Udon necessarily, but like, but the linguistical appeal is there, you know? We're like 5 years away from robotic arms. We won't need those pills anymore. Honestly, that's where I'm. That's the future that I would like the next generation to live in. I was about to say my children, but just the topic, the topic didn't feel that good to say those words in. You know what I mean? A crossroads gonna sumo. At least we're not sitting in the bozo chair. At least we're not sitting in the bozo chair. I was a little bit scared about the lower value circle tiles. Turns out we would have been fine dealing the 4 or the 1, but a crossroads is just gonna get a farm to table Mongun. Left Lord sitting in the bozo chair feeling really, really bad. We're now stuck in a metaphysical battle for second. Tale as old as time, baby. Tale as old as time. Ugh. Okay, this is not what you want to see, necessarily. The first thing that you wake up, you see just like a smattering of garbage all over the bed. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But yeah, I think I'm ready for this year to be over. It's tough though. It's tough though. After Halloween is over, it's like, all right, chop chop. Time to do Thanksgiving. And after Thanksgiving is done, it's like, okay, chop chop. Now we got to do Christmas. There's a lot of pressure, a lot of socializing, and a lot of traveling. I'm kind of over it. Although I will say, like, I think we're gonna do some long road trips. Can I get a 1 in chat if you enjoy long road trips? Because I think if you ever fly, like, flying takes an hour and a half, like from maybe even more, right? To like get to the airport early, to go through security, to do all of that, all the mental stress and agita that comes with going to the airport. It's too much. One, if I'm not driving, that's the thing. I actually don't mind driving, but I think that's because I'm anxious if I'm not driving. You know what I mean? I just get a lot of anxiety if I'm not in control. One, with extra steps. I think that going to the airport just takes too damn long, and it's too much humanity. You know what I mean? I think that if you're a part of the 1%, or like you got this perk from like work or something, right? I think because I've done this once. I've done this once, and it was appalling. Like, if you can go into one of like the sky lounges and travel, that is an entirely fucking night and day difference from real traveling. I once went into a sky lounge because a friend brought me into the sky lounge. This is kind of a work thing. I don't know if I'm supposed to out anyone, but like, dude, there was just like, and I've only been in there once. There was like free food and like free alcoholic bevies, which I did not partake in. Why? Because I'm a good boy. And it was quiet. It was quiet and uncrowded. Meanwhile, actual traveling, like what Beth and I have done for the myriad of weddings that we've been to in the last year, is just like, even in the height of COVID, no one wearing masks, everyone's super cramped. Oh, you don't understand. We actually can't undersell tickets for this flight because it'll cut into our profit margins. Sorry if you die. Like, oh man, dude, I think flying is one of the things that recently I have really disliked, you know? I hate a road trip. I'm so obnoxious to be stuck in a car with. I mean, I have done, oh, I don't know if this is my story to tell, but one time Beth apparently picked up a friend from the airport and made her friend listen to the entire soundtrack of Hamilton. I have done a similar thing with comedy podcast. I have forced my friends to listen to comedy podcast. It did not go over well. We are both guilty of a very similar crime. And let me just tell you something, okay? Let me just tell you something. No matter what you do in a car on a long road trip, you're gonna be struggling. Because if you're like me, and I'm gonna need a big one in chat if you relate to this. If we are listening to a podcast together, I am going to want to talk to you about the podcast, but I will be so fucking angry if we talk over the podcast. So we will be constantly pausing and unpausing and pausing and unpausing. B2BR, thank you for the good luck. Thank you. Really appreciate it. This is, but yeah, 1-1, friend or hostages, potato. Yeah, this is, I mean, I think I'm pretty obnoxious to listen to a podcast with. No, you're not. Oh, you missed one of the best jokes. Now we got to rewind using the 15-second rewinder thing. It's hard to listen to a podcast or an audiobook together. You got to have similar styles. Both of you, if you're traveling with people, all of you have got to be like, hey, if anyone fucking talks through Marcus Aurelius's audiobook, I'm going to kill you. And everyone's like, yeah, we're gonna kill you if you talk through this book. Or you got to be like, hey, we're just gonna talk over it and it's gonna be fine. And we're all gonna be super chill. Super chill. Now wait a minute while I eat this still. We're all gonna be super chill if we miss a joke or something. You gotta travel with peas within a pod, you know? I would 1000p force people to listen to podcasts. I just forced a friend to watch Doughboys with me. Let's go. Yeah, that's base as fuck. Not just because I have brand loyalty. It's hard though. Dude, comedy is, if you ever share a joke with someone or like a comedic thing with someone, that, like, I have never felt more vulnerable than like sharing a funny thing with someone else or something that I think is funny with someone else. If we're talking submissive and breedable, that is the moment where I am the most submissive and breedable. Or just vulnerable. Emotionally vulnerable is the more lore accurate way to talk about it, you know? Less disgusting way to talk about it. Dudes just want one thing, and that's to force people to listen to entire podcasts of The Yard, the Ludwig Show. I've also watched The Yard. I think it's a great program. I can relate. I get pissed when people talk over Nancy Drew exposition. Squishy game. You must literally want me dead. I have not been able to follow any Nancy Drew plot in the last, I don't know, 1,000 hours of Nancy Drew that we've been playing. So this is a weird thing that I'm gonna. Why did you not call Ricci here? Why did you not call Ricci here? Probably so that you could get my points like that. Okay, understandable. Sometimes my friend will pause a podcast in the car while I'm talking, but his hand will hover over the play button until the second I stop talking, and it always annoys me a little. Yeah, that's criminal behavior. I'm gonna go on a limb right now and say that's criminal behavior. Can I also say something? I see myself doing that exact same thing. I am not innocent in this story. I am not innocent in this story at all. I am so fucking obnoxious. I think when listening to stuff, this is definitely one of my weaker traits, you know? I'm going to a comedian in November with an old friend. Yo, let's go. And her new BF, and I'm hyped. I think it's cool to go to a comedy show together. I think the likelihood of that going belly up is actually very small. It's actually pretty small. That's a professional thing. But if you show someone a funny video, dude, you want to get my heart beat going like boom ba-doom boom boom ba-doom boom bass, got that super bass. That's how you get that, okay? That's how you get that. Me showing you something that I think is funny. I do that to my wife all the time. My wife, husband of the year. It's hard. I think it's hard, especially in a relationship, you know? You know, can I say something sincere? This is so sincere mode. I think that something that both Beth and I have learned in being in a relationship with one another is that, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. I think I throw the ones here. I don't know if this is correct, but I'm going for a pure straight in the character suit. Also, they're going for bamboo. I don't love the idea of holding on to bamboo. Necessarily. I think I actually open my hand here. I think I actually open my hand here and wait for a 2 of characters. I know that's kind of bonkers here. But what I've learned in a relationship is that, like, you know how you have like, well, I'll just speak for myself. You know, like, people just have like a self-critical voice somewhere deep inside them, right? Or like if you have depression or you have anxiety, you know, you might have a really, really mean voice somewhere inside you. And I think being in a relationship, what you realize is that the part of you that hates you is going to talk to the part of your partner that hates them. You know what I mean? That is, I think, you know, not to oversimplify it, because I think a lot of people will brush a lot of things under the rug, like, oh, you gotta love yourself before you blah, 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 which I think is generally true, but I think that platitude can sometimes be a little flattening, like I'm Flat Stanley. But that's what I've realized the most, you know? Like your worst voices, instincts, intuitions are going to communicate very clearly with your partner's worst voices and intentions, and that's when like really that's when the difficult stuff happens, you know? Anyway, isn't cum pretty funny? All right. Now to get us out of there with a really funny joke. They could be going for all triplets. Will their insecurities trigger their insecurities? Yes. I think my insecurities, like, just make things worse, you know? Like, if I'm worried about X, Y, and Z, and they can sense that I'm worried about X, Y, and Z, like, I don't know. It's really hard to explain. But yeah, absolutely. I think people's insecurities tend to feed off of each other, like a snake eating its own ass, you know? Lovelord is gonna sumo, but at least we're not sitting in the bozo chair. Crosslord gonna pay the lion's share of this Richi Ipot's sumo pure double sequence. One Dora, luckily no Orador, but that's still a Mongon, and you know what? It's anyone's game right now. It is genuinely anyone's game right now. If someone can slurp Right Lord, away from cresting that 30,000. What am I fucking looking at with this hand? What am I actually looking at with this hand? What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is orphans, right? This is actually orphans. This is like the opening scene of Annie, the way we're going orphans mode. Tic Tac Tiger, I'm studying for an exam tomorrow. Just wanted to hop in and say hi before going back to studying. Hey, if I can impart to you one thing, Sokotoa, you know what I mean? Hey, if I can impart on you one thing, rise over run, baby. Rise over run. Do I just go for the half flush here? Half flush is maybe an okay alternative, considering we have no other orphans. Why was the mathematician always horny? They loved to suck on toes. It's kind of neato. I think I'm gonna go for the half flush here. I don't think that it's right to go for orphans anymore. I could have thrown away the 2 of circles to maybe keep my options open. Bruno Mars voice, keep the door open. -2 Gray. That's the funniest thing that I've ever heard. JSO man, holy fuck! I can't wait to show this to my friend and not be vulnerable about it at all. Am I happy if I just get the half flush though? Oh my god, this is also the potentiality for half outside hand? Half flush, half outside hand. It's 3 Han. I think maybe if we get a oh, fuck. I'ma leave the door open. Leave the door open. You just lost your mathematician viewership? I know, dude, I know. The 1 of circles, by the way, slowly dripping down the drain right now. You hate to see that. You absolutely hate to see that. I also think that, ooh, I think with, dude, this might be enough mini points. This might be enough mini points. I don't know. If we get a direct hit on Right Lord, we might be able to push this game into the Forbidden West round. I'm gonna go for it. This is the best chance that we have. Absolutely, I'm gonna go for it. So no half outside hand, but let's see if the mini points can get us there. 40 foo. It's not gonna get us there. Ah! Don't look at the ELO. Don't look at, I'm not gonna show you the ELO. Why? Because it's so good. Which is why you should subscribe to the YouTube, okay? The ELO is looking so healthy right now that you gotta be subscribed to the ! YouTube. Choose outcome. I almost paid out first place believers. We got second place in that round. That's respectable. It's absolutely respectable. Just a reminder, exclamation mark Discord if you wanna chat with us in there. A lot of Mahjong gamers, a lot of Mahjong Martys in there. We're gonna be back Wednesday. The stream's not done by a long shot, but we're gonna be back Wednesday and Friday. Wednesday on theme Halloween stream. Friday with a new Nancy Drew. We might do a zuzzy little weekend stream to finish up at least finish up Killer Frequency, you know what I mean? I kind of want to go back and finish up Strange Horny Culture too. Time to run. Thank you for the stream. Jace, have a nice night. We're gonna go right back into the Jade Room now. I didn't mean to confuse anyone with my cadence as if we were ending the stream. Where will we place in Mahjong? Are we finishing Strange Horticulture? I think we're gonna be playing a little bit of Super Mario Wonder. And this is a little bit of a joke here. I wonder why. I wonder if Yusung has a corresponding costume. I just wonder why. Lou Rid, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Thanks for the follow. All right, this hand is nothing to write home about. We got one Dora. Maybe if we're lucky, we can go Pinfu or something. Was hoping to see your Dendru costume. If we were playing Strange Horticulture on theme, I would just try to dress up what I think a drug dealer would wear. Which I don't even know what that is. But I already talked like a drug dealer would talk. Put this in a joint, you smoke that shit, it's gonna send you right to heaven, brother. That's how. I've never bought drugs before, but that's how a drug dealer would talk. I'm almost convinced. Tic Tac Tiger, good luck. Good luck. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a nice night too. I think that you know what? I was just about to say that, like, I don't understand why Halloween's so horny, but you know what I realized? I think people are just horny, like, all the time, like literally all the time. And Halloween is just like the excuse, you know what I mean? I think people, maybe in our repressed little Victorian ways, are just like bursting at the seams. Please. A chance to be horny. You know, if Shakespeare was writing in the modern era, instead of being like to sleep perchance to dream, Shakespeare would be writing to sleep perchance to have a wet dream. People are in this day and age horned up. People are horned up, absolutely. Fraz, hello. Rare non-familial holiday too. Which is weird because I think people would probably want their step siblings involved, just from what I can tell. Real viewer 42069, Yusung, I love what I'm hearing from you. I literally can't get enough of this. Springs, thanks for the follow. Hope you followed after that joke. Cuddle Bug Clumsy. What did I just join in on? Folks, this is why we have the Yusung Psychological Prison emote. Can we get some Yusung Psychological Prisons in the chat? Hey, this is a place on the internet where we can all commiserate. We can acknowledge that the world is a panopticon, and we can all commiserate that the internet has ruined our lives, baby. The internet has ruined our minds, and we can no longer think like normal human beings. Anytime you're stuck in anything, oh, hopefully my stepbrother can help me. What are you doing, stepbro? Ricci? Oh, no other Han. But that's a start. That's definitely a start, baby. Oh, snap. We're in there. We're definitely in there. It is weird seeing my high school face dressed up in the musical Cats costume. Yeah, that's jarring. That's jarring. Again, for people who don't know the lore, I was in a production of Cats the musical, not even as like a main character, just like as a guy. Like not as a guy, as like a cat, but like as a guy pretty much. I don't know if we're really supposed to keep the Southwind here, but I guess we are for the time being. And that is this emote is a photo of me from that time. This emote is a photo of me from that time. The animation is not, I mean, I wasn't doing that constantly. I wasn't getting closer and closer to the camera constantly. But, yeah. Can I tell you something though? I did, okay, this is extremely scary. Left Lord looks like they could be going for a flush in the character suit. Not only that, they have the very easy opportunity to go for a, oh god, it looks like their hand is ready even. This is very, very scary. They could have a half outside hand too. I put this, I put that photo of me in my most vulnerable state on my dating app profile. And I'm not gonna say people were like loving it, but like, it got a few laughs and a few conversations started. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this guy has no shame. That's kind of interesting. I don't think I can Ricci this hand. I genuinely don't think I can Ricci this hand. I don't know. No. Absolutely not. And this is the fucking 100% right move. Left Lord, White Dragon, half flush. They got everything that they could ever ask for. I'm not gonna fight that with my Ricci only hand. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Plus, if they sumo, we're not sitting in the bozo chair, okay? We're not sitting in the dealer seat. We're fine. We're Bing chilling, baby. Look, I'm Ace Arrow and don't really date, but anyone worth dating should be cool with a weird, funny high school photo. I genuinely think, I know it's when people are their most like embarrassed, but I love, and this is probably why I'm okay with live streaming and humiliating myself so much. Like, I love reveling in embarrassing moments with other human beings. I think that there is something so human about that. I think there's something so vulnerable about that. Right, Lord? Oh my god, someone is dying tonight, and it might be me. What do we even discard after this? Oh my god. Okay, all the 5s are gone. No one can have a 5, 6, 9 of characters is gonna be a safe tile. Thank you. My wife almost swiped left because of your Halloween costume photo. Wait. She almost swiped left on you or on me? Maybe the insecure parts of you were sure the insecure parts of them. Hang on, what do I even fucking discard right now, man? Oh, no. Oh my god, it passed. Oh my god, I should not be alive right now. Yes, on me? Okay, but it has to be really humiliating. Or you just have to look really sexy dressed up as a cat. Ooh. Meow, meow, meow. Confusing energy tonight on the stream. Confusing energy. Definitely a confusing vibe. 1, 2, 3. I think we can get rid of this 8 of bamboo and it should probably be okay. Left Lord is not folding. Right Lord is not folding. Wow. Oh, amazing grace. You're boned, you're boned, you're boned today. R.I.P. Oh, and the DC. The immediate shame DC. The immediate shame DC. This is, go back to League of Legends. That's where your mentality belongs. And now we do, oh, they're in the fucking, oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. Go back to the default character. Maybe pay your respects as the default character. And it isn't even that far behind. Tectone, this is exactly what I'm saying. You shouldn't, oh, they're back. They're back. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for what I said. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. But like in Mahjong, you can always come back. You can always come back, genuinely. It might seem terrible, like you can't even reach and stuff, but you can always get a Yakuman. 4 concealed triplets, blessing of heaven. 3 big dragons. You can always get a Yakuman. It's unlikely, but you shouldn't give up. This is a game of chance. He's a bit of a flirt, but I'm gonna give him a chance. He's penniless. He's flying by the seat of his pants. All right, this hand is okay. Yeah, just get a Yakuman forehead. Hey, you want to learn how to draw an owl? Draw the rest of the owl, baby. That's what I'm saying. Do you think anyone is just, do you think anyone is bad at art? He's going ham right now. He's going ham right now. Do you think anyone is actually bad at art? Or do you think that, like, if given enough time, anyone can be good at art? I know this is maybe a little hopelessly idealistic of me, but I genuinely am in the latter camp. I'm like, if you give a mouse a cookie, if you give someone all the time in the world, I think that I don't think that there's a single person who's like quote unquote bad at art, you know? Yes, Hitler. All right. I forgot that we were online. Anything can be art. So true. The guy who talks shit about Mark Rothko asks if anyone is bad at art. Okay, but like he's the outlier. Come on, anyone can do a Rothko. We don't even have to pretend about that one. Literally anyone can do a Rothko. I don't even have to defend myself there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we have 5 shapes here. It's not bad. It's not bad. Sometimes I'll look at my discards in a Mahjong game and I'll think I'm bad at art. It's pretty based. It's pretty based. I also shouldn't, maybe I should have discarded this because 2 5s are gone, and I mean 2 3s are also gone. I suppose it's the exact same thing, right? You can always be better at something. You know what? That's a really nice way to look at it. Genuinely, you can always be better at something, and that I absolutely agree with. Me, particularly with Riichi Mahjong. I always think about graffiti in the streets is seen as awful by older people, but given enough time, people will appreciate it and it will be considered art. I also love that. I also think that graffiti is really cool. One of my favorite video games that makes really cool use of graffiti is Jet Set Radio. Jet Set Radio is one of the coolest pieces of, I'm genuinely gonna say art that's ever fucking existed. I haven't played the original one on the Sega, but Jet Set Radio Future that was on the original Xbox is genuinely a work of art. I'm not even joking. Like look up the intro cutscene. The whole game is you you're like a punk of like street thugs that go rollerblading around, and it's fun to grind on rails, and then you spray paint things. Oh my god, we hit Aura. You spray paint things as the main gameplay mechanic, and the soundtrack is fucking banging, and your characters do cool dances. It is actually hyper stylized. It is so cool. I'm about to nut just thinking about it. It's so good. It's so good. Techdown, I know what you're talking about. I've seen it on Steam. I have not played it yet. It looks really good. My partner was hyped when the spiritual successor came out recently. Honestly, I gotta go check it out. I love the original game. I played it together with David when we were younger. Real lore masters will know who David is. David is a childhood friend who my parents have dinner with often. I think they've adopted him as their true son, probably. 3, 4, 5 is not looking that bad right now. Lord, tell me how to say to this. I don't know how to say to this. The nut draw right now is honestly a 3 of circles. 3 of circles would be incredible. Now so many things are the nut draw. Holy moly, that actually improved our hand so much. David's pretty good at it. Yeah, but like I'm a gamer, you know? I'm kind of gaming. Hey, what about this? What about this? Graffiti in the sheets? Or graffiti in the streets and Rothko in the sheets. Graffiti in the streets because I'm kind of like loud and bombastic on stream. Rothko in the sheets because I'm kind of uninspired and bland. How's that, huh? How is that, huh? Yep, describes me pretty accurately. I love it when games take like a big swing at art. You know what I mean? Like they make like a really big decision. Like I think LA Noire is very stylized. I know it's historical fiction and they're drawing a lot on the times of like the 20th century Los Angeles. I get it. But I really love the art style. I love it when games are hyper stylized. Strange Horticulture is another game that's extremely stylized. It's got spooky, dark academic vibes. Dude, and but also, I will say this, I watched a really nice video essay the other day. About how like aesthetics are like born out of capitalism to keep us buying shit. You know what I mean? Like, I think dark academia is cool and all because you get to have like a quill pen and a candle, and that's cool and all. But I think these trends, this video essay argue that these trends are just there to keep people buying stuff. And I don't think they're orchestrated by brands necessarily, but I think capitalism, when a lot of your personality is dictated by what you spend money on, it's just kind of born out of that, you know? Oh! I'm gonna nut. Oh! It's over. It's over. Spicy memo, lol. It's over. You might want to read Art in the Age of Reproducibility by Walter Benjamin. That sounds hype as hell. That sounds extremely fucking hype. Not you sung referring to like a academic text as hype as hell. Please drop them in the Disky if you're so inclined to share. Like we're a musical artist that's like what's the famous Cher song? Oh my god. It's like it would be something that would be remixed and played at H Mart. It's like, it's not the hey, yay, yay, but it's like the Cher. It's like, you broke my heart or something. Like every time we touch, is that Cher? Every time we touch, I get this feeling. And every time I piss on my shorts, it will dry. Do you believe in life after love? Okay, there we go. That is Cher, baby. That is Cher. Hey, look at this. Look at this. We're sharing a lot of cultural knowledge with one another. Isn't that kind of neato? I think it's kind of neato. One in chat if you think it's kind of neato. Oh, is it hot in here? Is it just me? I've also been reading a lot of news lately. Dude, I've said it before and I'll say it again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is not bad, right? The shape is actually not as bad as it seems. I think that reading the news to stay informed is good, but when you're doom scrolling, it's a whole nother thing. You know what I mean? Like when you're reading the news to stay informed, that's pretty pog rich. That's pretty pog rich. I'm not gonna lie to you there. But then when you're doom scrolling, you gotta ask yourself after a certain point, like, at what point am I just like hurting myself and not helping anyone? You know what I mean? Like at what point is that what's happening? By the way, this hand is unfortunately like super good. Now wait a minute while I eat my foot. It's hard, you know? It's definitely hard though, especially when technology makes it really easy to be yucking it up with your friends on Discord 1 second and then doom scrolling the next second. You're always one control tab away from making your day miserable. You ever see some hentai that you're not into? That'll ruin your day. Oh, I wanted to see bare soles, not sandaled feet. Oh, my day is ruined. That's the danger of the internet. That's the danger of the internet. I think it is also somewhat like, it is also somewhat comforting to understand, or I don't know if this is right, but like, I think it is good to realize, like, sometimes I'll be doom scrolling at like 11 p.m. at night, and I'm like, you know what? Even if I'm the most informed person in the world, I literally can't change the world right now at 11 p.m. at night. Despite how much I would like to, I genuinely can't change the world. So, like, what I'm doing right now has no logical place on this mortal coil. A little bit of an awkward hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are our shapes, I guess. I guess I'm getting rid of the Dora if nothing else comes home right now. There's a small chance if we draw into the Dora or we draw into another pair of something that we might get to go 7 pairs. But you know what? This might have been not the right move, but we're in first place by a long shot. I think we have the luxury of cutting Dora right now. Skill issue? Hazanov, you're saying it's a skill issue that I can't change the world that late at night? You know what? I respect the fuck out of that. I respect the fuck out of that. Holy moly. Yeah, you have to take care of yourself to be present for when you can help others, for when you can change the world. I think I was put on this earth to tell people to fold more and reach Mahjong. It is a small part of a very beautiful tapestry, but it is why that I'm here. It is why I am here in the, you know, to share this with you. I've been watching a long time, but I wasn't aware there was a Discord. Cuddlebug, hope to see you there. Although, it's not all fun and games. There's a tax that if you join the Discord, it's literally in the server rules that if you have a pet, you gotta post some photos, okay? You gotta post some photos. You don't have to, but I like seeing everyone's cute animals. Join us. It's not a cult at all, okay? It's not a cult at all. But everyone, remember, this Wednesday, we're all gonna bark at the moon together, all right? All right? This Wednesday is the barking day. Lord, tell me how to say woof to this. This stream is so weird. This stream is so weird. Oh my God. Call me Bark one more time. Other Hamilton things. Other Hamilton things. Is this an average stream? Here's the thing, Cuddlebug. I can't tell you that. I don't have a good finger on the pulse of whether or not this is an average stream. Yeah, more or less. Okay. That's both comforting and damning at the same time, baby. That's comforting and damning at the same time. What are we? An F. Scott Fitzgerald novel? F, we're about to lose big time. Oh my God, we're actually about to lose big time. Oh my fucking God. Ah! Oh, was I supposed to be scared of this? Dude, literally all their value was hidden in their hand. The village hidden in their hand. Oh my God. And talk about getting nasty with Frank Hardy. Excuse me, respectfully getting down with Frank Hardy is how I would categorize it most of the time. I haven't made a single reference to Frank Hardy's this stream. Frank Hardy does not need to take ED pills when he does not have ED. I also don't want to make fun of having ED at all. I think that like medication exists for a reason. And that's like also in this hyper toxic masculinity space, it must be extremely fucking painful. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? His name is Frank Hardy for a reason. Hey, is that a Frank Hardy in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? That's a great pickup line. Yeah, if you go to a Nancy Drew convention, I don't even know what that would be. You go to a Nancy Drew convention, you gotta drop that pickup line, and then probably get kicked out for like harassing other people. So don't do that at all, actually. I just caught myself giving terrible advice. Please don't do that. We need to start a Nancy Drew convention. Look, I think that our stream is awesome. I will be very honest with you. I don't think I should be the person to start the Nancy Drew convention, considering the fucking shit that we have said while playing Nancy Drew games. We will, that is, if we start a Nancy Drew convention, we will get arrested even before we enter the front door. There's no way we're making it through that front door. Hard to get into NancyCon, the door is always locked. It's locked. Yusung Lu presents NancyCon. Yeah, there'll be a burlesque show in the theme of the Hardy Boys, so make sure to stick around after. Oh, God. I've never been to a burlesque show. I think it'd be cool. I think I'm too uncomfortable to go to a burlesque show. Not because I'm not ready to get down with my freak self. I'm actually extremely ready to get down with my freak self. But I don't know. I think that in a public space, I can just get a little nervous. I think if I'm in like a publicly horny space, I'm like, what can happen right now? I don't know. And I get very nervous because of that, you know? There should be a Nancy Drew convention. I honestly think that that convention's crowd would be like the nicest crowd even imaginable. You know, I think everyone would be really, really polite. Unless people were like in character role playing as people who like are rude to Nancy and stuff. Hang on, what is this hand? So 1, 2, 3, 4. We can even cut this to go for all simples. I suppose that's the plan right now. We're never gonna con, by the way. I understand that I'm teasing you a little bit with the repeated denial of this con button, but we're never gonna call con. I can promise you that right now. It would smell better than most conventions. Wow, we can call Ricci here? Dude, if I was playing Mahjong IRL, I would not see this Ricci, or it would take me a really, really long time to see this Ricci. We could set a nice little Suji trap here with this Ricci. I'll go for it. I'll absolutely go for it. If someone is bold enough to deal into my Suji trap, then that'll feel like a pretty satisfying victory. That'll feel pretty nice, you know? Nancy Con would turn into a humiliation kink con within 6 hours. Just people scolding each other. People scolding each other for not, for I don't know, being an unpaid intern. Oh boy, howdy. So this is a little bit dangerous, but now if anybody has a 2 of circles, it is one of the most safe tiles to discard right now. In fact, people are going sicko mode, discarding the 8 of circles already too. We've been very, very fortunate that our repeated discarding of the Dora has not gotten us into huge trouble right now. What am I? That one Magnus Carlsen tweet that's like, if I speak, I get in big trouble. You sung, if the devil said, I'll take your soul unless you beat me at a game, would I pick Ricci Mahjong to play against him? I don't know. I think I'd honestly play like, wanna flip a coin. I think it'd be, you know what? It would be cool, and I would do it for the content to play the devil in a game of Ricci Mahjong. It would be good content for sure. We're about to deal in. Oh my fucking god. No, please. I'm in first place. Oh, thank god. Oh my god. I think it'd be good content to play the devil in a game of Ricci Mahjong. But what I think that I could actually win, there's too much luck involved. And I think that the devil is probably good at 2 things. 1, wearing Prada. 2, having good luck. You know what I mean? It just feels right. It would generate lots of views for sure. I don't think I'd be alive to reap the benefits, but it would 100% be good content. I used to work at a hotel that hosted an annual fetish con. Nicest group of people. No one wanted to cause any problems. I feel like that's the thing online. People will be like, have you ever been commissioned by like someone that wanted you to draw like a fursona? Nicest crowd even imaginable. You know what I mean? Because I think that the people that are into like fetishistic content probably understand what it's like to feel ashamed or maybe be a part of a marginalized group, ? And as a result might be inclined to try to be more nice and empathetic, especially to the kind folks at the convention or just keeping the damn lights on. I played Jenga for the first time in 20 years this weekend, and it turns out I'm great at it. Holy moly. That's good to know. My hands are too wobbly to play Jenga. I'm too nervous. I got performance anxiety in Jenga. I don't want the blocks to go down because of me, you know? They put up with a lot of shitty people in the community, so they don't want to treat people that way. That's also a great explanation for it. All right, this hand is just okay, right? Unfortunately, none of our honor tiles are bringing home the bacon. We would love to draw into another white dragon or another white dragon or another green dragon. Unfortunately, the 3 pairs in our hand are not super good. Super good. Now wait a minute while I show my foot. It's a slant rhyme, but hey, if it's good enough for Emily Dickinson, it's good enough for me. You know what? Sure. We can get another shape in here. Maybe eventually even cut the Northwinds here in to go for something like an all simples. DJ Psycho Alex, thank you for the 3 months. Here's funding for the Satan stream. What are we gonna play some Magic the Gathering to some adults who don't understand what we're doing? Thank you for the 3 months. That's very, very kind. Thank you for the support. Red Bull, have a nice night. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, Northland, unfortunately, we can't call Pawn Champ here. Oh, also, can someone please remind me in the Discord? I'm gonna be commentating a Mahjong tournament for charity. By the way, I think that the signups are still open. If someone can remind me in the Discord, I'll post like the invite links and stuff. I'll post the invite links and stuff there. You can actually, it's free to join. It's the Extra Life Open. Someone's already posted about it in the Discord, which is awesome, by the way, which is pretty awesome sauce. Not gonna deny that. But yeah, I'm gonna be commentating, I think the second day, and it's free to join, but you can legitimately win a physical trophy and some other cool prizes as well. And you can donate to charity if you so elect to, but it's free, and you can join and dominate just however you like. I hope they know what they're in for. I think at the rehearsal, or when I meet everyone, I'm gonna be like, so how do we feel about the word Zuzzy? Like, is that acceptable here, or are we like an anti-Zuzzy crowd? If I were to say something like, and a crosslord is venting an electrical right now, like how would people feel about that? Oh my, oh! I mean, it's not that bad. It's not that bad is the problem. Like we're still actually very much in this. South 3, seed win, prevalent win, red 5, red 5. Like this is a baller hand to begin with. You'll love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. That was Zuzzy indeed, an incredibly Zuzzy wait. I hope people are okay with that commentating style, but if people aren't okay with that commentating style, I'm gonna be on thesaurus.com being like, what are other words for sneaky? What are other words to describe like inconspicuous or like a dastardly wait? Cuddlebuck, thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you in the Discord. Thanks for all your kind words and stuff. Hope you have a nice night. Please, my points, I wish to feast. I use Zuzzy in my club Discord. I had to define what Zuzzy meant. One day people will understand. Someday the people will understand Zuzz mode. Someday people will genuinely understand. Folks, this is not a cult, but we gotta believe. The judgment day is coming, and it's gonna happen. I promise you it's gonna happen. Oishi, that is the nightmare scenario. That is the nightmare. That is the nightmare scenario. What is the phrase you wanted people to start using more? Thank you for this question. Thank you for this question. I wanted people to use comfy cozy more, because comfy cozy is a very cute thing to say, and I like saying it a lot. I like being comfy cozy. Also, these bozos use things like Kami-cha and Simo-cha instead of a crosslord. You know what? That's fair. To each their own. I guess if you're gonna use the, official... I guess if you're gonna use the official Japanese and like the right way to say it instead of going a crosslord, I suppose. You know, whatever gets your goat going, I suppose. It's an interesting hand. Nutjaw right now, another green dragon, no doubt. Absolutely, that's the move. Do you know that the Danes have a word for comfy cozy? Hygge? I know what hygge is. I don't know how to pronounce it. But yeah, that's like the vibe that's like comfy cozy. You know what? I like it. I think our foreign policy should be to inspire as much hygge in the world as possible. It also means clean, though. Ooh, I like that, too. Dude, I was thinking about getting a loofah to exfoliate, but my cleanliness... Can I get a 1 in chat if you use a loofah? Oh, no! Right Lord with the biggest hand of all time! Oh, Nor. Oh, Nor. SK Dragon, hello, hello. What makes the game give you second instead of first when tied? So, if you're tied, the priority will go to the dealer. It'll go like whoever's sitting in the dealer seat is going to have be first. I think I'm first right now. I'm not sure. And whoever's like, it goes in this rotation. So then South will be second place, etc., etc. Oh, you're going to make me lose my mind up in here, up in here. You're going to make me go for the worst 7-pair sand I've ever seen. Holy moly. But I read that a lot of germs, if you don't regularly clean a loofah, it's gonna feel like a spoof. You know what I mean? It's gonna feel like a spoof of a cleaning tool, the way it's gonna get you more dirty because of all the bacteria that's in there. I use Bofa? Oh. That's nice. You use Bofa? I wonder what that could be for. Oh, a Bofa. Bofa kind of sounds interesting. This is going to get me into trouble. This is genuinely going to get me into trouble. I have no idea what they're waiting for. What are you waiting for? We can only hope that Left Lord deals... I like using Bofa, but I have trouble fitting both of everyone's nuts on my forehead. Folks, that's gonna do it for today's stream. Thank you for joining me on a really fun stream. Thank you for joining me on a really fun stream. We're gonna be back Wednesday, Halloween costume stream. Friday, probably gonna be in the same damn costume. Maybe a Zuzzy weekend stream this week. I'm not sure. I don't want to tease you too much though. So I'll try to announce it soon, okay? Until next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself. Hey, exclamation mark YouTube. New videos Monday through Friday. Hope to see you there. DJ Psycho Alex, Hazanov, Luna Leaf, Oishi, Hedgehogs, Ellie, Girl Luigi, Life Cereal, Andriothea, Bus Channels, SK Dragon, Dom, JSO Man. Anyone else that I might be missing? Tectone. Apologize for missing you, but thank you for joining me on the stream tonight. I'll see you in the Discord immediately. Triptych, thank you. And take care of yourself, okay? All right, talk to you soon. Bye.